Field House, Boosie badass, the official after party for the tour. Yeah, Akron. Yeah, I'm going crazy in Akron. I'm drunk. I'm letting everybody know I'm tore up. I'm drunk, status A Field House, and I'm coming to act a damn fool at the after party. Ain't no party like the after party, and we doing it in Akron at status A Field House, man. Sunday, man.
So Boosie is making headlines, but not for a good reason for what it seems. It looks like Boosie was performing at a concert last night, and it looks like somebody had came in and the whole place, everybody ran away. He was on stage during the time that this happened from a video that's going viral right now. I can't play it on here because of TOS, but it looks like Boosie was able to get away from what it looked like on the video. His security guard was able to grab him when everything rang off. So the video pans out to Boosie, comes off of Boosie, and then it just stops right there. It looks like he was able to get away from the situation, but it doesn't stop there. It looks like other people that were around weren't as lucky as Boosie at this time. It says here, Boosie has a long checkered history with being fired at his shows. Unfortunately, history repeated itself on Monday. Boosie is one of the hardest working rappers in the game. He's always touring and making sure that he keeps his fans fed with energetic shows. I think this is one of the pictures of him in a recent concert that he did from 2025. This was about a few days ago on March 8th. So I guess he's been doing kind of like some shows here and there for this month. Unfortunately, Boosie's concert was a sight of grim on Monday, March 10th. Cleveland 19 confirms that were fired in the middle of Boosie's live set, and 3 people were injured as a result. Furthermore, the incident was captured on video. Fans shared the video, which spread like wildfire online and showcased just how frantic things got. And like I said, Boosie was on stage. Security grabbed him immediately, shielded him actually. So shout out to the security guard that actually did that. And my condolences to the people who were affected last night by this event, by what happened to the individual that came and did that. Hopefully everything and everybody involved are okay at this time. Cleveland 19 reports that all of this took place at 2 a.m. at the Fieldhouse Lounge in Akron, Ohio. Promotional flyers confirm that Boosie was performing at the lounge on stage when everything had popped off. Police turned up to the scene and found 2 or 3 people that were affected. One was an 18-year-old man, and the other was a 36-year-old man. The third person was a 25-year-old man, later reported to the hospital. It was reported that he was grazed, which proved to be less severe than the other 2. The names of all 3 men have not been released. The youngest and oldest involved in this incident, however, are currently in critical condition. So the 36-year-old and the 18-year-old. Wow. And it looks like the 25-year-old was able to get away with less serious injuries, but it's very unfortunate for the other 2 individuals that were affected by this. 18 years old, that's crazy. If you really think about it, being 18, you're barely able to get into these clubs. Probably your first time ever going to a club if you're 18. Trying to go see Boosie, one of your favorite rappers, trying to see him, and then this happens to you on your night out. And in the video, like I said, I can't play it because of TOS, but there's a lot of people. And the stage that Boosie is on looks like it's very low leveled. Looks like anybody could, like, even jump on the stage. I doubt it because of security, but it just looks like, it's real close at reach to the people. And it looked very, very packed, looked very jam packed. It's like when everything rang off, everybody was running in different directions. It looked crazy, to be honest. A suspect has not yet been determined. Police tell Cleveland 19 that the incident took place after a fight broke out. But this is not the first time that Boosie has to deal with something like this at his shows. 2 men were affected by the same thing that occurred at another Boosie concert in August 2024. And they ended up passing because of that situation as well, because someone decided to do the same thing that they're doing here. And very sad to know that this is an ongoing thing that happens at concerts that Boosie is attending. The concert took place in Pacific Junction, Iowa, and both men were Nebraskans in their 20s. Boosie made it clear that he had nothing to do with the incident. I don't know, he said in via social media. Something happened in the front, but we're going to take it to Crush Ultra Lounge. Party don't stop. That's crazy. Boosie also performed alongside Plies. When 5 people were popped back in 2006, the rapper recalled the tragic incident during a recent interview with Vlad TV. He denied the rumors that the situation stemmed from a feud he had with Plies. Everybody thought that happened with me and Plies, but it didn't, he asserted. So there's been some type of history with Boosie performing and things like this happening. Now, to be fair, it doesn't mean that Boosie has anything to do with the situations that are taking place at these clubs while he's performing. He has no control over how people act when he's out here being an entertainer for the night. It doesn't make any sense how he could be blamed for something like this when he's merely just going to the show so that way he could perform for the people. Everybody there is just trying to have a good time. And at the end of the day, it was a few individuals who got into an argument and decided to up it at a wrong time. Completely unnecessary. If you're getting into a physical altercation with somebody and you have to result into upping it, then you shouldn't be allowed in public, bro. It's always crazy to me how somebody, when they're losing a fight, they decide to bust it out. They decide to up it on you. They're probably losing in the physical altercation. They're probably not doing well. They're getting back down. They start freaking out, and then they bust it out. It's like people are afraid to run the fade these days, bro. Like, how are you doing that in a packed club in front of all these people, bro? And I bet you anything, they didn't even get the intended target, bro. That's the crazy part. They probably didn't even mean to get the people that they got. So not only were they scared of the altercation that they were in, because why else would they pull it out? They most likely didn't even get the person that they intended to get. They end up involving 3 other people that probably weren't involved in the situation at all, because they decided to up it in front of all these people, in front of a crowded place, a crowded environment. When you go to concerts or clubs and somebody's performing, it's super jam-packed. The majority of the time, especially if it's a Boosie concert, it's going to be packed, bro. And you getting into a fight for whatever reason and deciding to let it go, man, that's not cool at all, bro. Especially when you can't handle an altercation, bro. Especially when you can't run a fade fair and square. You get scared to lose, bro. Nah, bro, that's out, man. I don't even know how they let him in the first place with that, bro. How do you even get into a club with that on you? Don't they do checks? Don't they search you before you go in the club, bro? Like what was going on? Like, how did this even happen? It's a very unfortunate thing. I don't think Boosie is to blame for all of this. I don't think he's somebody that should be blamed for this at all. There's no proof that this is involving him. It's only because 2 people got into an altercation and decided to do something so outlandish, something so wrong. And it's very sad to see. And thoughts and prayers go to the people that were affected by this last night, and hope everybody else is okay. This is something that we need to learn from and understand that none of this is okay. When we go to concerts and when we go to clubs to see an artist that we enjoy, we want it to be a memorable night. We want it to be a good night with positive vibes. We just want to see an artist that we enjoy. We always want them to come to our town. We want them to be in our city. We want to have a chance to see them perform. And I think it's messed up how an individual could come and ruin all that and ruin the night for everybody else, when all we're trying to do is just have a good time and enjoy some music, man. And even if you get into an altercation, bro, even when you get into a fade, bro, like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to resort to that. You don't have to bust it out. You don't have to up it on anybody, bro. You don't have to do any of that. But hopefully everybody is okay. Hopefully everybody is okay that was involved in this. Thoughts and prayers to everybody out there. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.